we doing tonight, guys? Raise your hand if you're single. Raise your hand if you're not. I feel like not everyone raised their hands, so. We got some lovers in the room tonight. That's cool. We got some singles in the room tonight. That's cool as well. How many of you have been to a Don't Tell comedy show? Make some noise if you've been to a Don't Tell. Make some noise if you've never been to Don't Tell comedy shows. A lot of newbies. I love it. All right, well, if you're not familiar with Don't Tell Comedy, we are random little pop-up comedy shows. We have random venues, secret lineups, BYOB, lots of fun. So hopefully tonight we have lots of fun. All right, I'm gonna go over the rules one more time. Bathrooms right over there, silence your phones, and don't talk to the comics unless they talk to you first, okay? Sound good? All right, we're gonna get this show started. We have so many amazing comics for you guys tonight. We have comics from Boston, New York, Pawtucket. Wow, I mean, it doesn't get better than that, folks. All right, I'm gonna bring up your host for the evening. He's one of my good friends. He's hilarious. You might have caught him at Rogue Island Comedy Festival. Please start making some noise for John Imperator!
Thank you, guys. Thank you. How you guys doing tonight? Good? Yeah. Hell yeah, guys. I'm happy to be here hosting something that's not chlamydia. That's a good sign. Gosh, this is a great turnout for Valentine's Day, too. This is awesome. Did you guys have a good Valentine's Day dates? Did you guys have a good Valentine's Day date? Yeah. Where'd you guys go? Did you go out to dinner?
We went to Needle and Thread in Providence.
Oh, I love that spot. That's a great spot. I like it there. That's nice. Fuck yeah. I should have gone there. Damn. I went out for pasta. I loaded up on appetizers and then tried to stomach my way through entrees to look cool, and it didn't work. No, I'm happy to be here. This is a nice time. I know I'm dressed like I just got to have a Zoom interview, but it's okay. I didn't get the job that you saw coming. Yeah. No, it's good. Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. I am terrible at talking to women, but it's nice. I found one, so that's good. You know, for a while, I was struggling. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that was very encouraging. Thank you. You guys should talk to my mother. Thank you. I for the longest time, I was terrible at talking to women, like atrocious. I was getting to the point where I wanted to get "Made in China" tattooed on me so girls know I'm affordable. You know what I mean? That's where I was at. It was a struggle. I went to college for communications, and I still couldn't talk to women. That's a sad degree. And I thought I was getting it right. Here's the thing. Every time I thought I was getting it right, and I would always say it wrong. Like, I would always mess it up. You know, I misinterpret. Like, one time a girl told me she was waiting until marriage. I said, that's perfect. Call me when you're married. I'll be there. I got my parents divorced. I can do it again, okay? I'm a professional. I always mess it up, though. You know, for a little bit, I was seeing this Mormon girl, right? And she said she wanted to try out soaking. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, so I just waterboarded her for an hour and a half. She confessed. I want to preface, that's not true. I didn't actually. I had a friend come to a show one time, and he's asking about my jokes. He goes, is that Mormon joke true? I go, no, I didn't commit war crimes on a woman. I do have one flex as a 20-year-old. I slept with my bank teller. I'm holding for applause right now. No, actually. No, it was very exciting. It was cool. It was a cool moment. It was a little confusing because she never said pull out. She just said withdrawal over and over again. But I'm just happy to make a direct deposit, you know? And she was divorced. Talk about overdraft fees, but it was good. I've moved on, you know? I'm 25, you know, that's good. I'm seeing a lady. I'm worrying about erectile dysfunction already, so that's a good sign. I get worried about. I stress out about. I looked it up on Google, like causes of erectile dysfunction. Google said one of the causes is worrying about erectile dysfunction. First of all, fuck you, Google. Okay, that doesn't help my case. I stress about it. I worry about it. You know, I could drink less maybe, but that's not going to happen. But I actually, for anyone that's worried about erectile dysfunction, guys, I found a cure. Strap-ons. Hear me out. Hear me out. You don't, not to get pegged, okay? You'll see where I'm going with this, okay? Just wait. It's okay. I just think we need a little backup sometimes, okay? Like, I'm not a gun guy, but I think every man should have a secondary on his hip for when his rifle jams. Do you know what I'm saying? A strap-on doesn't get soft. Do you understand? Like, this is amazing. It's an amazing revelation that I've had, and I'm so proud of myself. You don't realize, never again do you have to say, I'm sorry, this never happens. No. You can say, cover me, I'm reloading. And that's how you make Valentine's memorable, okay? Most of the guys are thinking, what color? Purple, it's a good choice. It's good middle ground. Yeah. I should cut down on drinking. I think that might be causing it a little bit. I'm just getting hammered being like, I'm gonna get a strap on. What's a good brand? Google, what's a good brand? You know, no. I don't want to get cheap plastic, you know? But I should cut down on drinking. I used to drink like a lot. Like a couple of years ago, I drank too much, you know? And like, usually, like it wasn't too bad. Like I would crash in my living room a lot. It wasn't that much of a problem, but my roommates didn't like that my driver's side door would hit the couch, you know? It's like, just move the couch, okay, you know? No, I'm kidding, I don't drink and drive. That's fucked up. I don't drink and drive. I have my own driver. Yeah, I got a chauffeur. He's a great guy. I don't remember his name, but his badge number is 74, maybe 76. Good guy, great badge. But no, I have taken a break from drinking because my father was an alcoholic for a long time, and he's not anymore, which is great. He's getting into weed now. That's awesome. You know, it's sick. He just calls me up and he's like, I thought it was 10 milligrams. It's 100. I go, have fun. He's 67. That's a fun phone call. He's like, I might vote blue next year. I'm like, go for it. I don't care. I'm feeling it out. He's great. My dad drank so much that he went to jail for it, which was wild. That was a very interesting. Most people get a little tight about it. I think it was pretty funny. He only went for 6 months. That's not that. That's like going on a missionary trip. That's not that long, you know? It wasn't that bad, you know? It was interesting. It was good for him, you know, because he found Jesus. That was like what was good for him. He found Jesus. That's what got him off drinking. I don't know what Jesus was in for, but he found him, you know. And I think it's good for some people, you know. You gotta follow Jesus. I did for a little bit, but it didn't work for me because every time I washed a prostitute's feet, they just charged me more. But I thought if I called it Mary Magdalene, it would change your mind. But no, didn't. The funny thing to me about my dad being in jail was during COVID, right? And it was right when COVID hit. And during COVID, they released nonviolent offenders. My dad got out early because they were releasing nonviolent offenders, which is a very interesting way to call my dad a bitch. I'm here for it, you know? And but the best part is that after COVID, all the restrictions went down, you know, and he had to go back and finish his sentence. He had 10 days left. 10 days! 10 days left. They're like, you gotta come back. We need you. But the best part was, there was a deal where he only had to go on weekends. My dad was in jail part-time. Do you understand? It's amazing. He would come out. I'd be like, do they give you a W-2? He goes, fuck you, asshole. It's great. It was so silly. My dad, he's a funny guy. He's a big New Jersey Italian, which is confusing because I look like an anemic Swedish boy. But hear me out. He's a funny, you're laughing a little too hard at that. Yeah. He's a big New Jersey Italian. He's a Trump guy, but he's cool. He's like chill about, you know, I told you he got into the weeds, so he's like chill about. Like I remember we were on the phone and he goes, did you hear? They elected a communist mayor in New York City. And I was like, well, I guess I'd rather have a guy that's a commie than a little rapey. And he goes, yeah, I guess you're right. I was like, is that easy? That was it. He goes, I'm in New Jersey. The fuck do I care? I'm like, I love you, Dad. He's great. One time, he knows how to be funny with it. He came up to me one time in the living room. He goes, "You're gonna love this." He gives me a laminated $2 bill with Trump's mugshot on it. Yeah. He goes, I go, "Where do you even get this?" He goes, "Get this, Amazon, only $25. I was like, "You spent $25 on a $2 bill that you can't use?" He goes, "Don't be ridiculous. I got 3 of them." 3! That's $75. My father's an accountant. Do you understand? He goes, "You don't realize it's going to be worth some one day. I'm going to give it to the grandkids. It's going to be worth a lot of money one day." I go, "Dad, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but that's just going to be worth a solid Antiques Roadshow episode. That's what that's going to be worth. Me, 20 years from now, on my couch, smoking a joint, being like, oh, fuck, is that my nephew Liam? Oh, please have the dollar, please have the dollar. He's got the dollar! Shots on me, folks. Great stuff. All right, you guys ready to get this show going? Give me a little more than that. Come on. Fuck yeah. That is the first comic coming to the stage. He's fucking hilarious. He performs all over, coming down from Boston. Give it up for Ryan Shea, everybody.
Afternoon, you're welcome. How we doing? We doing all right? Yeah, nice. Thank you all for coming out, except for that one person that walked by me and absolutely shit their pants. I was sitting in the back, and someone cropped us the fuck out of me, and they really